What we'll be discussing is not only psychic dictatorship, but when you break it down, when you start getting into the sort of the anatomy of psychic dictatorship, you find out that it's really about hierarchy, control, and enslavement. And I've talked a lot about hierarchy in several other works, particularly the Brotherhood of Death interview series that we did on Red Eyes Creations, and on the Origins and Oracles series I did, and also in Program 1 of Architects of Control. We talked about it. It's very important to understand the difference, you see, between hierarchy and holarchy. Very important. And also to realize that hierarchical thinking, when you take it to its extreme, as I said in these other works, is actually a definition of psychopathy. By the way, holarchy. Holarchy. Like a hologram. It's just like a holarchy. It's mostly a compare it in your mind to a sphere, right? As opposed to, say, a pyramid. There's two different worldviews. You know how the quantum scientists and the mystics are always saying, see in the part the whole, right? And in the whole is the part, right? This is the holarchic model. And don't forget that in the lexicon, in the archive of these controllers, of these architects of control, everything that they say, that they do, and that they design has an esoteric meaning, and they're happy to tell you that. That's what these symbols mean. They're telling you something there. The dates, the colors, the symbols that they use are saying, we're not speaking to you in words. And everything we do in design has esoteric meaning that's only for the initiates. And this includes symbols and words. This is how these black lodges operate. We know that in wartime you have to use ciphers, and sometimes you have to change the cipher many times in case the enemy's catching up to break your code, isn't it? So they have their own symbolic code. Actually, they stole it from the Druids and from the earlier schools of light. But let's leave that aside for now and just realize that they are using this symbolism, and it's very much in their blood. And as I said, it goes for symbols and words. And then somebody says to me, yeah, well, I looked up the word Hebrew in the dictionary, Michael, and it doesn't say what you said it means. You're wrong. You're going to dictionaries? Who created those? You don't know that that is the official source? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the connotative, esoteric meanings of a lot of words that obviously are not going to be found in official sources for the very purpose that they don't want you to know that. So when they put the words in the official dictionaries, they're trying to tell you that that is the official meaning of that word. That's dictatorship. No, it isn't. And behind those dictionaries are the etymological dictionaries, and behind that is even a deeper study of words that goes all the way back into the esoteric tradition.